Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. Now, last day of the week, just want to start off in the weekly. We've basically got a move above last week's high, and well, not last week's high, but last week's open. And if you look at this, it's gap up and run away. Look at the oscillators. That's the important part here. They are starting to cross over. Still going to probably be another week before that is confirmed, but lots of things going on here, lots of buyers coming in and seeing value here. And the question that you have to ask yourself is all the inflation fears now priced in, and now we are forward thinking? This gap at the moment on the weekly is a bit of a concern, because if it stays like this, it could very well be a breakaway gap, and breakaway gaps are rare, but when they do happen, they tend to be the start of a pretty explosive move. For me at the moment, this is still my line in the sand, and that is 32,778. You can see we've kind of rejected that level at the moment. This gap, the upside is closed now, but that is the top of this double bottom pattern. And we had diversions here at the bottom, which is always playing out. The oscillators are grouped to the upside, which is indicating some kind of pullback is imminent, or we'll probably just drift sideways or something like that. So at the moment, we're looking for a new high on the 8 hour, and this is the area where we can get a new high. We don't have a higher low unless you count that one, but I don't think you can. You'd want a deeper pullback than that. And we also haven't tested this trend line break, or we tested it here with a couple of bars, but I'd want to see a move back down in this area. So with all of that noise in your head, there's a level down here which is fairly critical at the moment, and that's 31,959. So moving down through the time frames, and you'll see crossover on the 3 hour above the 155. So this level here does come into play now, 32,461, if we can bounce off that. I'm not going to pay too much attention to what's going on at the moment, but just have it in the back of your mind that the higher time frames are indicating overbought at the moment. The 1 hour is a different story, and you can see yesterday was pretty much sideways, and then we rallied pretty strongly. Decent crossover of all the moving averages at the moment. Oh, that is kind of what we need to pay attention to. Now I'm just going to readjust this here, because there is a little bit of structure here that we need to worry about. So if you look to the left, you can see lots of interaction here. So pullbacks, a deep pullback onto 32,368 or 32,257 is going to be a half decent area to buy. The other scenario here is a break above 32,778, and we need to look for pullback or structure above that level on the hour, which is going to indicate a break of the double bottom, and then that to me is going to be a signal of a decent trend to the upside over the coming weeks. So right now, delicately poised, and we just dropped to the 15-minute. You can see the break and retests here, 2 pin bars off this level, fairly decent area. There's a tweezer bottom off the moving averages it formed, inside bar there, almost an engulfing bar actually. So lots of price action here, indicating that there were longs on offer. So that's kind of the view that I've got today, is get onto 15 minutes, watch 15 minutes, you start seeing pullbacks onto levels and draw your levels in, treat your moving averages as levels as well today, and see what transpires. If you start getting pullbacks onto a level, you start getting the price action. I mean, that's a fairly decent price indication there, 2 pin bars off a level. Take the trades. It's going to be, I think at the moment we are really going to be pushing to break through 32,778. So any pullback at the moment for me on the daily should be bought. Adhere to your stops, guys. Don't just jump in a direction you think it's going, and then don't have a plan, don't have a stop loss. You need to know firstly where your exit is before you jump into these things. Anyway, that's me for today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.